June 27th, there is going to be an amazing event. It's happening in Toronto, but with us right now from Childhood Cancer Canada, we have Kathleen Arbour. Hello, Kathleen.
Hi.
Lovely to have you here. Melissa McCoy is with us as well from Childhood Cancer Canada. Okay, so you both have a story, but Kathleen or Melissa, either one, could you tell us about Childhood Cancer Canada?
Me? Okay.
Either one.
Sure. It's a group that we came to know because both of our children are going through cancer treatment.
Okay.
So we're both part of this group now. They are based out of Toronto, but they're a Canada-wide foundation. And what their mandate is to raise money for research for children's cancers. Unfortunately, the amount of money that goes towards children's cancer isn't enough. And it's something that we feel very strongly about, and all of the other families that we know here who are going through battles right now, that our kids need more research and more money to go towards that. So that's one of their main mandates. They do other things as well. They provide scholarships for survivors. They have some care package programs, and they also have a bereavement type program for people who unfortunately don't win their battle. So that's sort of an overview of what they do. So
obviously an amazing organization. We're very happy that it exists. Melissa, let's start with you. So tell us about, so 3.5-year-old Ivy has a story.
So last spring, Ivy got an ear infection that she just couldn't seem to get over completely. You know, and we tried to take her to the doctor to check her ears again and kind of rule out different things, but there was something wrong. We knew there was something wrong, and we weren't really sure what that was. Eventually, we got a full blood test done on her, and turned out that she had leukemia. So she started treatment last April, and she also has Down syndrome, which creates a different sort of treatment plan for kids that specifically have Down syndrome. They tend to have more side effects from the treatment, from the drugs. Ivy is also considered high risk, meaning that the chance of her getting cancer again is higher than most kids. So her protocol is a lot different, more intense. She's been, you know, been through a lot. She's been through a lot of different medications that other kids don't get, in the hopes that they can get rid of the cancer cells and suppress them enough that they don't come back, so that she doesn't have to go through chemotherapy again.
Okay, so and Kathleen, I mean, you have a pretty similar story, a 5-year-old Adrian.
Yep. Very similar, I think. She also has leukemia, and as a lot of those stories go, it starts with an illness that never goes away, right? Leukemia is the one that affects your bone marrow and your white blood cells, so just fighting off those little illnesses, and it just didn't go away. So similar to Melissa's story, after months and months of checking, finally go in and is sort of thrown in the face with this cancer diagnosis and thrown into a new world of treatments, and you're suddenly in the hospital for 6 weeks right off the bat, because my daughter also has Down syndrome. And so that's how we met, was on the floor at CHEO for weeks and weeks at a time, and got to know somebody else who's going through the same thing you're going through. We both also have other children. I have 3 other children, so we have 4 children total, and Melissa has a son. So balancing family at home and a child in the hospital for long periods of time makes a very difficult year.
Oh, I can imagine.
So we are 1 year in as well. We were diagnosed May last year.
Yeah.
Our end date for chemotherapy is August 2018.
Yeah.
So both of our daughters get chemotherapy every single night at home. They still go to CHEO for appointments. Leukemia is the long game.
Okay.
So yeah, that's sort of a quick overview.
But look at this, friends for life on the couch.
I think it is the start of a great
good
friendship.
From the bad, right?
Like,
Yeah.
and our daughters will have a friend.
Yes.
And yeah, like.
I mean, that's obviously taking good from bad, and we have an event happening June 27th. Okay, so now this is happening in Toronto. Tell us about, so it's brunch with the Mom Squad, and we're also going to be shaving some heads here.
Yes.
So, give us some details.
We've been trying, the organization wanted to get some mums from across the country. So Childhood Cancer Canada is obviously for the entire country. So there's the 2 of us, there's a mum in BC, and there's also one in Winnipeg. Yeah. And then there's a child, not a child, but you know, who will be shaving their head as well.
Okay.
So we're going to
honorary shave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to Toronto for the event. We will be shaving our heads. to help raise awareness for specifically childhood cancers, and to hopefully raise money, because as Kathleen said, it's a very small percentage of funding that goes specifically to childhood cancers. And it's not just one type of cancer, that has to cover every type of cancer that a child can be diagnosed with. So in the grand scheme of things, it works out to not be a lot of funding for research, for new medications, for new treatment plans. So that's what we're really trying to do, is the hope that we can raise some more money and some more awareness about it.
Okay, so obviously we are here today to talk about the awareness, so to create awareness and to raise some cash. So you're both shaving your heads then?
Yes.
Yeah, so are we looking forward to this, or maybe not so much?
I think when your kid's going through what we're going through, you're like, it's hair.
That's good.
You know,
great attitude.
It doesn't matter anymore. So
what's the best way to make a donation to you guys then?
You can text Mum Squad, which is all one word, to the number 45678.
Okay.
And that is an automatic $10 donation to the foundation. That's really the easiest way to do it. We do have our own fundraising pages online. If you go to childhoodcancer.ca, you can find the Mum Squad pages.
Okay.
But really, the texting is super easy. We tried it before.
We did it in the waiting room.
Just
did
to
you?
see.
Yeah.
And it worked?
Yeah, so they text you something back and they say $10 will be added onto your cell phone bill. So
right.
that's how it works, right?
It's super quick, super...
Perfect.
Well,
so
text away Mum Squad.
Text away Mum Squad, 45678. $10 will be automatically donated. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you as well. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm Dylan Black. Take care.